Some of the content in this podcast does not belong to me and is displayed for entertainment purposes only. Step to the throne.
The Goldie Gossip Podcast. Step to the throne.
I don't want no little bitty bounce. I don't want no little bitty bounce. I don't want no itty bitty. I don't want no itty bitty bounce. I want the girl with the big old hump. I want the girl with the real round rump. I want the girl with the real high pants on. I like to open up your blouse and raise your hip. Straight up and down, pop it in, make a big grip. You can make a big tip. You can make big tip slap. Oh, lose it, don't lose it. Tell me just to get in the mood, cause I lose it. But I need something with the weight, no cheese things. Only one that make it tight, like these things. But you gotta have the moves and the grooves and the swagger. Gotta have the moves like Jagger, like Jagger, like Jagger. Get from the itty bitty to the committee, and that's a city. That's all jacked up and you pretty. I'ma do the edit and give me the credit. Can't see your brother movies in the way. Real rap, that's right. Woo! I don't want no itty bitty bounce. I don't want no itty bitty bounce. I don't want no itty bitty bounce. Now here's an interview, you're a rat city chick. I be into you, you're a big pretty chick. Come and start it, let me take the top off. Pick up the drinks, things gon' pop off. So let me see if they're really limber. I can put you down like a tree, like timber. You can have Selena, you can have silicone, just as long as I can put them on off. For a while we just leave them alone, but when the titties get well off, it's on. Just like dice, I be clapping. Just like y'all, I be laughing. I'm gonna do my thing in the brain, you be wishing. For the make time, I'm with you in the submission. I'ma have you cooking like a kitchen. Get from the itty bitty to the committee, and that's the city. Just all jacked up and you pretty. I'ma do the edit, they giving me the credit. Can't see you cause the boobies in the way. Real rap, that's right. Woo! I don't want no itty bitty bounce. Don't want no itty bitty bounce. I don't want no itty bitty. Woo! Go to Himalaya, y'all. Welcome.
He's coming in the driveway.
Kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, to the 101st Goldie Gossip Podcast. Let's do the flip. And there's the flip. All right, guys. Let's get right into some Goldie Gossip. That's right. Now this time, guys, I want to talk about Mike Tyson. I'm going to do a little piece on Mike Tyson. You know, in lieu of his recent fight, I know he lost the fight. That really hurt me. But in spite of that, you know, Jake Paul, I guess he should feel really, really good about himself for being a 27-year-old who beat a 58-year-old. But we love Mike Tyson anyway. I want to give a big shout out to Mike. And right now, instead of dwelling on his loss, I want you guys to see what we love Mike Tyson for the best. I'm going to show you a couple of clips of Mike not boxing, but acting. That's right. Check out the clip. And I'll talk about it on the back end. Kick it.
Roofies has never lost. You were literally too stupid to insult. Thank you. Hey, come on. Do we need a musical? Hey! Shh. Don't make any sudden movements. Who the hell are you? Oh, who the hell are you? Quiet. Mike Tyson? This is my favorite part coming in right now. I can feel something in the air tonight. Girlfriend guy. But I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. One more time. Oh Lord. Oh shit. Why did you do that?
Kebab.
On the house, gentlemen.
Thanks.
I don't drink. All right.
Man of the Mentulu Kingdom.
Now, guys, this is the Mike Tyson that I like to see, and we all love to see. Check it out.
Not drink.
The rule here is that you can't leave until you drink.
Why?
He is worried that you will report him to authorities for selling alcohol.
Well, I will not put him, but I will stick to my fate.
No alcohol? Then drink this.
I must say, I appreciate the offer, my friend.
That's
But
Mike.
The rules are rule. I do not drink.
There you go, Mike.
What's going on?
Mike. That's Mike Tyson right there. What? Mike Tyson! That's the Mike we know.
Carlos. Forgive me. You see?
How much?
So that was the clip, guys, of Mike Tyson, the way we loved him best. And, you know, like I said before, Jake Paul shouldn't be gloating because he's 27. Mike Tyson is 58. But at the end of the day, Mike went home with a grip. He went home with millions, y'all. So right on, and we're gonna always revere Mike Tyson as our champion. Now, let's move on to some Goldie Gossip obituaries. Yep. We gotta do it again. Let's get into the obituaries. Guys, rest in peace. We lost Cheetah Rivera, Donald Sutherland, the father of Kiefer Sutherland. He's been in so many great movies. Gina Rollins, Louis Gossip Jr. He's a great. I love Louis Gossip. Rest in peace, buddy. Shelley Duvall. You guys remember her best for The Shining and Olive Oil in the Popeye movie with Robin Williams. We lost Chris Christopherson, one of my favorite country singers. Rest in peace, buddy. Carl Withers, the original Apollo Creed. That's right, he was a bad boy. So rest in peace, Carl Withers. And we have Shannon Doherty. Rest in peace, Shannon Doherty. Sergio Mendez. And last but not least, we have Toby Keith. Rest in peace, guys. Those are my obituaries. And let's move on to another true Detroit story. That's right. So I gotta take you back. I gotta take you way back to the early 70s. My best friend was named Viola Pumpkin Jewel. She lived on Claremont and Hamilton Freeway in Detroit. I was at their house more than I was. As I was saying, guys, Pumpkin lived on Claremont and John C. Lodge Freeway. I was over their house more than I was at home. And Pumpkin had a large family. She had sisters. And her oldest brother, his name was Sam. Sam was a big time, I guess you could say he was a mobster. Sam wasn't no joke. Picture a black Tony Soprano. He was big, same size. And Sam, you know, he smoked a cigar. Every time I seen him, he was in a different type of vehicle. Constantly, all the time. He was way out of my league. I was just Pumpkin's friend, and I just hung out with them all the time. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to the story. Remember Sam. I'm working at a job at the Army recruiting office in Highland Park, Michigan. Back then they had a summer program for teens who, you know, if you didn't want to get in trouble, summertime was the typical time that you would get in trouble. But they offered part-time jobs. So I'm working in Highland Park on Woodward and Davison. And the Army recruiting office, this guy was mean. I say he was mean to me. I hated it. All I had to do was mop the floors, clean the bathroom, wax the floors. Yeah, he was a drill sergeant, okay? I didn't like him. So one day, him and his partner, they left. I don't know. He might have went to lunch or to recruit somebody at their crib or whatever. But while he was gone, he left his drawer open. I went through the drawer and I found stacks of blank birth certificates. It's past the statute of limitations, so you can't hold me accountable. I grabbed a stack of those blank birth certificates. I think I had 10 of them. Later on, this guy pissed me off so much, I ended up quitting the job. But anyways, I'm with my girl Pumpkin. Pumpkin was very famous. She's she was in my group. We had a group called Jewel Burstone. Me, her, and her cousin Priscilla. We sung Pointer Sisters type of music. You know, 3-part harmonies. It was really nice. But anyways, the Undisputed Truth was on tour, on the Smiling Faces tour. And one of their background singers, her name is Billy, got pregnant and couldn't go on the road. So they hired my girl Pumpkin. They recruited her out of my group. And Pumpkin went on to tour with the Undisputed Truth. She went on after that to get with Tom Jones. Now Tom Jones has a background a group called the Blossoms. They sung his backup. They were even on the Midnight Special when Tom Jones hosted the Midnight Special. Let the Midnight Special shine its ever-loving light on you. Yep, that was Wolfman Jack. But anyways, she played with the Blossoms and Tom Jones. Those pictures that you might have saw, I don't even think I showed them to him yet. Anyways, matter of fact, let me do that right now. I'm going to show you some pictures of Pumpkin on the road, and I'll get back to the story in a moment. Kick it. So that was the few pictures I have of Pumpkin while she was on the road. But anyways, back to the story. I had those 10 birth certificates, and I had no idea how to get rid of them. So I went to Pumpkin. I said, Pumpkin, I got these birth certificates. Do you know anybody who I could sell them to? So one night, I'm at their crib as usual. It was at night. And Sam pulled up. You know, I was afraid of Sam. He was big time. He didn't mess around with peons like me. But Pumpkin told him I had those birth certificates. And so he came over and he said, I want to speak to Little Mike. They called me Little Mike back then. I sat down with him and he said, I showed him the birth certificates. They were blank, but they had the seal on them. And he asked me, how much do you want? Dude, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I didn't have a clue as to how valuable they were. I just wanted to get rid of them and make some money. So I ended up telling him I want $20 a piece. That's 10 of them. That's $200. Now back then in the 70s, $200 was a lot of money. And I was just glad to get rid of them. So I sold him the 10 birth certificates. Being stupid. Being stupid. If I would have known what he was going to do with those birth certificates, I could have told him $100 per certificate. And he would have paid it. He would have paid it. I'm young and I'm dumb. I didn't know. Instead of $200, I could have made $2,000. And he would have paid it. But anyways, I sold him those birth certificates. And later on, I was at the crib with my mama. We watching the Channel 7 news. Who's on the news live? Sam Jewell. I say, what the hell? Come to find out the FBI was doing a long-term sting on his whole operation. Come to find out, they're passing out, they were transporting cars across the state lines all over the United States, among other endeavors that they were in, and it was all illegal. But I'm looking at Sam on the news in handcuffs and being toted away. And when I start thinking about it, I say, oh, hell. What if they investigate deep and they find out where those birth certificates came from? I might go to jail. But Sam is a real one. He wouldn't say nothing. They wouldn't give up nothing. And Sam ended up going to the penitentiary for like 10 years. And that's the only crime I ever committed. And I don't regret it because the Highland Park Army Recruiting Office treated me like crap. They treated me like crap. And I got them birth certificates and I made a little bit of cheese. Could have made a lot more, but I was a dummy. A big dummy. But that's okay. So that's one of my illegal endeavors in Detroit growing up. Hey guys, thanks for listening to my stories. I have a lot more to go. I'm going to close this out with another Goldie Himalaya video, y'all. Peace. See you next podcast.
The more I love you, the more you. Why you gotta go and do me wrong? All the things we've been through together. The more I love you, the more you. And I just can't stay with me. So you see, girl, it's like this. Our first time out on a date was a short set. Love, but we hadn't made love yet. Kicking back in the backseat of my car. Was near, so we didn't have to go far. You always were the one I respected and I cared for. To live, to love, to laugh, and be there for. We had an understanding of love that we went by. Always taking time, not but just to say hi. There was a time when you wanted to kiss me. I never thought the day would come when you dissed me. Now that I know for sure where we stand, I'm not so sure that I wanna be your man. The more I love you, the more you do me wrong. About all the things that I taught you. Trust is all I ask you to adhere to. How could you leave me to think you were all mine? Soon as I walk out the door, then you're too tired. There wasn't nothing I wouldn't do for you. Then all my cash, love, worship, and adore you. I picked your whole card, I figured out your plan. Looks like you went out and got yourself a side man. And since you don't have the heart to be true, you blew it, girl. I'm out of here with it. The more